YouTube. So this week we start the process of building the bulges on the bottom edges of the wings, but this time moulded directly to the wings themselves rather than making them separate. We start with the usual process of taping over the foam filler, but this time we also add a small seam of filler to smooth the radius between the flat wing and the curved bulge. This filler just helps the fiberglass to stick to both areas, as fiberglass really doesn't like going into very sharp corners. Then, with that done, it's on to the fiberglassing. Now you may notice at this point that I appear to be fiberglassing the floor, but what I'm actually doing is preparing the fiberglass patch on a piece of metal such I can get plenty of resin into it, and then I carefully peel it off and place it on the wing. The reason for doing this is that fiberglass takes a little while to get the resin into it, so by doing it on the floor I can make sure the patch is fully wetted before it goes on the car. Having got the basic fiberglass done, it's then time for the mind-numbingly boring element of sanding, filling and repeating. And you may notice here that the filler I'm using appears to be orange, and that's because it's actually a fiberglass paste that I use for the first layer, as this is better at filling some of the larger imperfections. The regular filler that goes on next should only really be used up to a maximum thickness of about 1 mm. Now, I don't want to sound like a typical YouTuber, but it would be really helpful if you could like, comment or subscribe. Anyway, there's not too much more that I can say about the process now, so, as I believe they say in the movies, filler on, filler off. So, the way I see things, you can either get busy living or you get busy grinding. So this week's video is a little bit short, and that's for two reasons really. Firstly, there's only so much sanding down a fiberglass I can show you that isn't incredibly boring, and secondly, I'm on holiday. Where have I gone, you ask?
Roads, Where we're going, we don't need roads.